We need to sit down and have a realistic talk about SP Little Knight. Now make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. So the Megatins are coming out here in September. And I've got a couple of interesting things to discuss with you here. Now as of filming this, I believe SPs have finally shaved down to about the $60 range. Alright, I want to be very clear and upfront with you about that. Now you got a couple things you need to think about here for a second. Alright, the OCG has been doing the invisible hand effect with SP, moving the card closer, closer, closer to that fabled ban button. Now before you realize and go, well Robbie, you know, Konami, they're absolutely a joke. You know, them putting it SP to 2 would allow. No. Konami putting SP to 2 was their way of saying, hey, this card's on a watch list. It's been a little while since we've had this discussion. Then the OCG moved SP to 1. You know what that means? Card might be up on the consideration block for eventually being banned. There's no way around looking at SP and the way SP interacts with the game. A specific spot removal option of basically moving something, your opponent attempting to chain negate it, and then you banishing out and dodging, always really cute. So, okay, so if the OCG is doing, what about the TCG? Well, as of filming this, the TCG has opted to do nothing, and our next ban list is scheduled before the release of the 10s. So we gotta clarify that there. So now I guess our next question is okay, so the TCG is not going to do anything to SP. Correct. All right. But what do you, I mean, I know what I just said. All right. So now we get to talk about the long-term game here, which after we've identified, I could be wrong. TCG could do something to SP. They could put it to 1, which, you know what? I'd be fine with that. I don't, the fact that somebody could be playing 2 SPs out there to mess up your day, put it to 1, just so I don't have to deal with that. But okay, so long-term implications for SP. You know, now do we have to run out and get it? You know, like it's going to stick around here. Value's already been shaved down the middle with this. So this is where our problem kind of starts to unfold here. You have the dreaded 400 card set. I know a lot of people personally that are buying cases of 10s because they feel that it is worth the risk to try to pull the SP Little Knight from that. Now, based on current equivalency of prices, outright buying an SP Little Knight is at the cost of roughly 3 10s. So if you think, one, not only can you pull an SP Little Knight out of 3 10s, whatever extra value that you would be pulling out of those 10s would be recouping some sort of value for you. I can't believe I'm explaining pull rates and things to people right now. Like that's what it is. And the other big thing is, like, if you're buying an SP a month, 5 weeks before, you know, it's capiche countdown, you're paying that extra, what, like, I guess expected value of SP. I don't foresee this card, it's not going to be $20. Like, that's just not realistic. All right, especially 400 card set. 400 card set. 400. Yeah, realistically, this card cannot be $20 based on pull rates. Is $40 more acceptable? I mean, look at Pot of Prosperity. When it first got slashed down out here, I think that's the thing that worries me most about the people out here that want to push into this set and they want to go, hey, Konami, give me, come on, I buy product, give me SP. You know, you're not guaranteed an SP per case. That 200, 220 you might be spending on cases of 10s, your reward is not looking good. I'm just tossing that out there to you right now. So, in terms of SP Little Knight, I do not feel bad about spending $60 on the card right now. I realistically, the card cannot be $20. If it is, the community's going to knee jerk on it. It's going to get cratered off, and a lot of people are going to be very upset about it. Also, once you have one reprint of it, it does not mean that Konami can't follow up with additional reprints. We could see SP Little Knight as a power reprint in a maze set next year in January, February. We know when we get our next TCG exclusive archetype, or they could save it for a battle set and then reprint it again. The reprint equity that SP Little Knight holds, not only for the tins, 400 cards is barely a reprint set. Let's call it what it is. You're probably going to inject some amount of reprint is good, but it's not enough. Now, with that logic, looking at a lot of the stuff in this set, just kind of going forward here, not just SP, but the tin game itself for the 400 card set, and don't even get me started out here, now that you have the alt arts to play with. Those alt arts are game changers. I'm happy we're getting them. I really am. I just figured they would have been in a little bit more luxurious set. It feels like this year's tens where Konami's kind of like Hail Mary to the community. Like, they've realized at this point, hey, we have made so many, the tins have been so bad for the last 3-4 years. 2019 tins were a banger. 2020 tins were really good because they were not Harley printed at all. I don't remember if you remember that. Can I say that now? Can I officially go, hey, do you remember the COVID era? Do you remember how shorted product actually was? Those 2020 tins are, they're crazy. But the problem here is Konami, they keep thinking, oh, hey, we can just not give promo packs. That guaranteed value is what sold those products. It's actually why I haven't bought a crap ton of tins, because I still do think the 1 year of having the Stardust, the Black Rose, all of those quarter centuries in there was a good return. But you just had to break down the sheer amount of all of that and be able to get that return for that value. Those 10 promos, 2019, still craziest return product I have ever seen in my life for this game. I hate to say it, but Konami just refuses to cash back in on that good, insane value of the 2019 tins were. And that's why, we're looking at the 2024 tins out here and we're like, Konami, get your head out of your ass and go back to your bangers. You had successful runs. And I think that's kind of what Konami's trying to do this year. They're dropping the alt arts in here. They want to recover this product. Konami believes, hey, we can do something with this. There is where there's a hope, there's a way. And alt arts, good thing for sure. SP Little Knight is a selling point. Everything else from Age, including Diabell Star Wanteds and all that's good. Those are good. Horus cards, good. Also, kind of wrapping up, other themes that people want to see. But the problem is you doubled the set with 100 extra 70 cards. We could barely find things in this. And yeah, the quarter centuries are good. I like the idea of that, but from what we have revealed so far, no good. Okay, I'm worried about the tens. I am. I'm worried about the SP implications. I'm worried about this community being even more upset than they actually already are. Nobody's going to be happy after this is said and done. That's bare bones, the reality of the situation here, and that's just how things are going to go kind of moving forward. So, do you have an SP Little Knight, or are you picking up some sort of tins? Remember our friends at Good Old Kong's Cards, discount code MCO40 over there. They have mega tins up. You can save on your purchase. To the people that do want to have some of this stuff, I do try to provide the best available, and I hope that actually helps. Well, good luck SP hunting. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.